Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. It's Kevin here. Welcome to another episode of Devotions from Psalms. I invite you to walk with me today through one. We will be looking at Psalms 93. The Lord reigns. He is robed in majesty. The Lord is robed. He has put on strength as his belt. Yes, the world is established. It shall never be moved. Your throne is established from of old. You are from everlasting. The floods have lifted up, O Lord. The floods have lifted up their voice. The floods lift up their roaring, mightier than the thunders of many waters, mightier than the waves of the sea. The Lord on high is mighty. Your decrees are very trustworthy. Holiness befits your house, O Lord, forevermore. Recently, I was explaining something to someone when suddenly I was asked a tough question. It was something I really haven't thought of before, but I felt compelled to infer an answer even though it was not fully structured or fully thought out yet. I also have been reading about how in the ancient past, people made many attempts to influence things that were out of their control. The weather and luck, perhaps through a divination or a ritual. The future, perhaps through cunning or careful planning. But I'm coming to think that my recent experience and the behavior of these people in the past are actually very related. It's about not wanting to be stuck with the unknown, and we try to take back control. Because living in constant fear or calculation enslaves us to constantly try to be the master of our situation. Because, as we understand, the world can be hostile. Not knowing an answer, not having closure to drama, confusion and powerlessness can be frustrating and very uncomfortable. But here, let's see what the psalmist has to say about the Lord. I spotted a couple things here. Firstly, that the Lord reigns. Over every pretender, the Lord reigns. In displaying his strength and majesty, the Lord established a world that cannot be moved, and the only way would be for the one who established it in the first place to move it. In his rule, the floods, however great they are not as mighty as the Lord. His throne is unchallenged, where the rebels have no chance of success. And secondly, in the last part, the psalmist mentions a house. It says that holiness befits your house. Okay, so his house is holy, but I wonder, is that his earthly and heavenly home? Or is that you or the church? If taken in that light, what would that say about our relationship with God? Every year, we learn new things about our world and what we can control, but ultimately in our lifetimes, there are still many things that will be firmly out of our control. Things that are in God's control. I'm guilty of this sometimes, and I fail to recognize what's out of my control. Today, I wonder, is there anything we need to leave to God to still our racing minds? God bless.